Good afternoon. Hello, my name is Ian.
I'm Lauren.
And this is the Bars and Bells bar class, where we have slippers on our feet, bars on the wall, and with simple techniques from the ballet, strengthen and mobilize with us. Lauren will start with the feet, and we'll assemble together on the bars for some squats or plies. And until then, let's just scooch on over and get it going.
Nice. We'll get started with a Lightfoot warm-up, either with your balance aid at your side. That could be a chair, a countertop, or a handy-dandy bar. Feet are in parallel right now, or your sixth position. Let's gently peel the foot up off the floor, getting into that demi-point position. Now to switch, we're going to press up and then switch. Let's just walk through our feet a couple times here. Nice, both knees straight at the top, both hips push forward, squeezing that butt cheek on the up and the down. Let's end with this leg up, and we'll come down. Our other heel will accept the floor, and then we'll continue descending, gently bending our knees towards over our toes. Then we'll press out of that, extending our hip straight leg, press up, switch. Demi point, heel will come down, knee will bend, press through to toe. Let's do that one more time each side. Hips are level as we do this. You can feel that acceptance of the floor, so as the foot comes down, then the knee will bend. Peel. Let's get back up to a two-footed balance and hold. Looking around the room, trying to take your hand off the bar, kneecaps pulled up, butt cheeks squeezed, ribs over top of hips, knees stay straight, slowly descend, heels come down. Let's give that a little shake and wiggle, do a forward fold, and come back to another foot warm-up. With our arms in our T-Rex position, which is elbows bent, blades lightly retracted, chins tucked. Tuck your chin and slowly start rolling your rib cage forward. We have these shoulder blades retracted and these T-Rex arms to try to encourage movement from the rib cage spine instead of the shoulders. Flexing over the top, pulling that belly button in, trying to keep your weight more in the forefoot of your foot as you come down. Dangle. Once you're down here, then you can let those arms go. Breathe. Let's stay here for a couple rounds and gently bend the knees. And then slowly straighten the knees, hips up into the air. Two more times. Bend the knees and extend the legs, lifting up. And one last time, bend, extend. And then we'll pull the belly button in, engage our core, and stack our vertebrae on top of each other. Shoulder blades together. Head is last to land on top. Come back to your bar. Let's do that same type of warm-up, but from the first position. So let's go to a parallel feet and then squeeze your butt cheeks and rotate open to first. Let's do that two more times. Parallel, squeeze, open. One more time. Parallel, squeeze, open. Now peel that foot up to that demi point. Same idea. We'll press up and switch sides, marching through the feet a couple times. Up and heel comes down. Straight legs for now. As you do this, trying to keep the knee to the side and keep the inseams forward. And then we'll come up, and this time on the down, we'll bend that leg and plie. So we have one on a demi point, one on a flat foot. We'll press to straighten, up and switch. Heel comes down, knee bends, hips stay stacked. Press to tall. Creating that diamond shape between the knees each time. Try to keep that turnout. Press to tall. Last one on this side, heel, knee, hips, press, both feet up. Find your balance in your first position. Can you take your hands off the bar? Can you look around the room? Can you keep your ribs over top of your hips for 3, 2, then keep those knees straight and slowly descend. Turn those feet back to parallel. Let's do another fold forward. This time, it's our telescope. Our legs stay nice and straight. We'll extend our spine forward. Spine will stay long, spine will stay long, spine will stay long. And then we'll slowly flex around into that forward position. Once in that forward position, breathe. And then engage the core, pull your belly button in, stack yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head last. Extend it up to tall. Ha, 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 ha. Ha.
Ha ha. How's that body feeling? I personally love moving through the spine that way, and those articulating feet movements are really nice for stretch and strength as well. Let's continue with the movements on the bar, and this time we'll have the bar to the side. I'll do a nice little hip movement. Lauren will follow with a loosey-goose movement, and we'll come back finishing with that Rhonda Jump. So with the straight leg, reach forward as a point.
Parallel position.
Parallel position, that's sixth position. Right away, turn out in that hip so the inseam is up. Karate style the foot or dorsiflex the foot. And we're already turned out, so let's turn in on the hip, then turn out. Repeat one more time, turning in on the hip, finish turning out, and then point. Ballet style. Then open up towards the side, just slightly ahead of that 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock position. And from that position, let's karate style, dorsiflex the ankle. We're turned out, so let's turn in right away. Turn in and out, and then in, and then turn out one more time. Point through the foot, reach to the back, trying to maintain that turnout, and then at the back again, we'll dorsiflex that ankle, and rotate in, and rotate out, and rotate in, and rotate out, and just bring that all the way through, and it should be ending up in about that first position underneath. One foot's in parallel, one foot should be turned out. Return to a little bit of a shake. We'll switch on sides over here and repeat the same thing on the other leg. Straight leg always, never let that knee bend as it reaches to the front. Turn it out right away, inseam up. Then karate style foot, dorsiflex, turn in on the hip, turn out. Visualize that femur head, ball and socket moving in on the hip and finishing with that awesome turn out. Point the foot. Reach that pointed foot towards the side. Once it's there, dorsiflex, and then roll in on the hip. Roll out, turning out. Repeating again, turn in. One more time, turning out, and then that point. Maintain the turnout as you reach that leg straight towards the back. Then, karate style or dorsiflex ankle, turn in on the hip, keeping the knee straight. Then turn out. Then turn in. Then turn out. Finish with the toe point and pull through. And now that leg should also be in ideally that first position or slightly turned out posture. Add a little shake, add a little wiggle, and then return to the floor here for some core with Lauren on the floor.
Excellent. To the floor. First core plank. Let's go back to that forward fold. So chin tucks, blades retracted, rib cage rounds, low back rounds. Stay tight to the body like you're tying shoes in an alleyway. Breathe. Then walk yourself out into your plank position. In your plank position, your hands are underneath your shoulders, spread out. Your butt cheeks are squeezed. Your hips are tucked, connecting your ribs to your hips. Did I say your butt cheeks are squeezed?
Squeezed.
Brace your core like somebody's punching you in the abs. Pull the floor together underneath you. Breathe. Keep your tension so high that if I came through the screen, I couldn't push you over for 5, 4, 3, 2, tailbone tips, lift the hips. Let's walk our feet to our hands. This is challenging. Try to keep your hands flat, no cheating. Palms down. Then peel the palms away and slowly stack yourself up again to tally tall.
We'll take it over for just a second as we introduce that port de bras style arm movements. And then Lauren is back to being loosey and goosey, just like she is. So take those hands.
That's good.
I know. I'm sorry. Meant to say more silly and giggly, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
My mistake. That didn't come out quite as well as I wanted it to. Okay.
Anyway.
Arms in that preparation position. Choose a side. I'll look at my left. Look at the left. Elongé away. And then look back down to prepare. Then return those hands to that first position. Imagine your fingers mimicking positions of your rib cage. From here, we'll just slowly open towards overhead. The armpits stay down, the palms, you can just see the fingertips wiggling out of the peripheral vision there. Look to that same side, in my case it was the left, and we'll just open to that side or seconds position here. Hang out. Then continue looking at the side you chose, allongé through the hands and back down. Repeating to the other side. Look to the other side at the hands, then bring them in like through water. Return to that first position arms and breathe. Armpits go down, lengthen out as we go towards overhead. The rib cage is still down, and then I'll look to the other side this time, setting that table, having those hands arrive in the second position, and then energize through the fingers, reaching away, and pull back down to first. And then loosey-goosey, silly-willy, Lauren for the loosey-goosey hips.
All right, we'll stand in our first position here. So let's get to our parallel, squeeze our butt cheeks and rotate open. Next, we'll take that outside leg and we'll peel it up off the floor. Let's start in that coup de pied position. Then we'll bring our knee across our body. Let's try to get all the way across as much as we can, but our hips stay forward. Then the leg will open. We'll disconnect the foot. We'll rotate in on the femur, the ankle will lift. Then the leg will come across the body. Open up, rotate in and across. Let's continue this. As you do this, think that standing leg is so stationary. Think about the standing leg only for 5 more seconds. Squeeze it, straighten it, don't let it move. Now keep thinking about it and add some speed to that moving leg. Open and close, keeping that upper body also stationary. Abs brace for 3. Now finish with a little kick and down if you want to. Let's prance across the room and do the same thing on the other side. I mainly walked like that because I totally got a foot cramp. Okay, from our first position, we'll peel that foot up to that coup de pied. We'll cross the knee, try to get it all the way across, but hips forward. Then we'll open it. We'll internally rotate on the leg. Let's start slow for 4-ish counts. Open up. Again, start paying attention to that standing leg. It's not moving. Take your time. 1 more slowish. And then we'll add some freedom and speed. When we add freedom and speed, that doesn't change anything though. We still have the stability in the standing leg and the stability in the core for 3, 2, 1, and ha-ya.
I want to get that kick in there. Hi-ya, hi-ya, ka.
That's what they make.
Excellent.
The sound is in ballet. Hi-ya.
That quiet upper body
Hi-ya.
and still standing leg. Returning to the hips for one more time, a little more ballet inspired again this time through the Rhonda Jump. Let's coordinate some of that arm movement just from a second ago in the port de bras. Look at that outside hand as it reaches away, and then bring it down in front. Reach the leg to the front as the arm goes front, and then arm to the side. Now keep that arm in the side second. Continue the rounding shape of the leg out the back, heels forward, toes back, heels forward, repeating one more time from the back to the front and the front all the way to the back. This time bring a straight leg through to first and then plie and reach that single leg forward. Now stay on that single leg as you reach that around and around and around to the back and then full stretch of the standing leg. Gently lift that leg and maybe even add that arabesque arm with straight kneecaps. Then return the leg to the ground and then reverse our direction as we open to the side, to the front. The heel stays forward, the toes lead back. That's 1, we'll do 2 more. Side, front, back. 1 more time, front, back, and we'll finish in the front. From here, return to the first position. Then we'll plie and reach the single leg to the rear again and round that shape around. Now it's time for you to shine there, Lauren. So with our full leg stretched, we'll lift and maybe take that arm towards overhead. Then tap down, close out to the side, finishing down low. Shakes and wiggles. Here we go. We got 2 hips. 1 is for stability and 1 is for mobility. That inside leg working really hard for stability, gesturing with this outside leg. So look at the hand. Bring it to first. Open to the side, good coordination there, Lauren, and arrive. Then reach the leg to the back, heel front, toes finishing. Reach side, reach back, reach front. 1 more time all the way around, so that's the back to the front, and then the side, finishing out the back. We go all the way through. Then we add the plie. We're on a single leg, so it's very low weight is on that leg out to the side. Full body stretch. Lift that leg with that arabesque arm, straighten the knee, tap down, and then switch directions out to the side, front, through first, to the back. Side, front, first, and back. 1 more time, finishing right out front this time. But then we pull it through, we add the plie squat and reach, slow and steady, turn out, full body stretch, arm towards overhead, as that leg goes towards out front. Then tendu down and close, perhaps with a plie to finish, or just nice and straight legs like Lauren. Add some wiggles, get intensified on that core on the floor.
Let's now extend on that plank and do some things. So follow my lovely words as we come down. Extended long spine. Reach, 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 reach. Then allow it to flex and fold forward. Let's start in that plank position again. Hands under shoulders, feet back. Next, let's lift a foot off the floor, pointing it long, reaching it towards the back wall. Straighten both knees, pull the floor together, squeeze your cheeks, switch legs. Reach long, point, hips square to the floor, switch legs. Breathe, no twisting open, switch. As you lift this leg, can you feel that cheek engage? One more time each side, no twisting. And last switch, 3, 2, feet down, tailbone tip, hips lift, feet to hands, feet to hands, feet to hands. Don't lift your palms. And then slowly peel away. Standing up, head last.
It's a hot one today in the studio. Working hard. Anytime you activate those plank muscles, my sweat taps tend to open as well. Feet, they're in first. Arms in prepare. Look to one side and then bring them back to the prepare position. Then reach to the first, out front. Open to the side, retracing the side with your eyes. Then with that hand, draw a little circle. As we draw a little circle here, and then lead that arm towards your overhead. Then look to the other side and enjoy a beautiful side bend. And then up to center, look at the hand and return. Then trace the collarbone or the clavicles there to the other hand. Draw a little circle, reach long, overhead, and again, a side bend here to tall. Look at that hand, reset that table at second, and one last time each side. Draw the circle with the wrist, slight gooseneck of that wrist as it goes towards overhead. Look where you want to go, like between two panes of glass, a beautiful side bend, and reset. Gentle scrape across the clavicle. Other side, circle hand towards overhead. Enjoy that side bend. Back up to tall. Then this time reach for those side walls through the hands. Bring them down, and finish in the prepare position again. And then something that just shakes and wiggles. We've worked on the plie a little bit through that Rhonda Jump exercise, and right now we'll plie and add our tendu exercises, Lauren. So prepare the arm the same. Reach out, low, first, side. From this position, we'll plie. Tendu out front, leave it there, and stretch. Close, tendu, close. To the side, stretch, tall, close, open, close. To the back, stretch that standing leg and close, tendu back, close. To the side one last time, most things are done en croix as we stretch and close, tendu, close, and then bring that leg to Lauren's coup de pied position as in that loosey-goose warm-up. Perhaps right away, challenge those demi-point rises, arms in first, arms on the bar, hold for time with the butt cheek squeezing, kneecaps pulled up, and then return the arm to the side if you can. Feet to first, plie, and stretch. What we do on one, we like to do on the other, so we'll switch sides, inviting you to turn around as well. And with the feet in our first position, reach the hand, look at the book, open to the side and front. It's a plie, a tendu, a stretch, a close. A tendu, a close, a plie, out to the side, full stretch and close, repeating the close. Plie, back, stretch, close, back, close last time to the side. Stretch, close, tendu, close, close to plie, to coup de pied. Challenge yourself with the flat leg or demi-point rises. Squeeze your butt cheeks, hold it for control. And then open the hand to the side, plie down, and full body stretch and shake. While we're standing here, let's do the same exercise, jeté style, or with a little flick away from the floor. Did you hear that sound? Flick. Feel that power and energy going through the floor, just like Lauren's snap of the fingers. Prepare the arm the same way, side, front, and back to side second. We plie, we jeté, we stand, we close, we jeté, we first. We plie, we jete, we stretch, we close, we jete, we close. Plie, jete, stretch, close, straight to the back, and side again, full stretch, close, out to the side, close. This time, stay low if that's for you. Challenge yourself in that passe position, and with one or none, hands on that bar, squeeze your butt cheeks, own that balance. Beautiful releves, Lauren. Open to the side, assemble in that plie, and stretch. Whew, that's hard work. Same thing, other side, and then you know, nice, there you go, Lauren. It's time for more core on the floor after this. Hand low, reach side, first, check, side. We plie, jete, stretch, close, jete and close, plie, strike, away, stretch, close, jete, close, plie, straight back, full stretch and close, jete to close, plie, out to the side, full stretch to close, and then again, climbing the leg. Stay there. If you are in the passe or that coup de pied position, the toes point down, the knees point side, and your energy is going up and down. Then open the hand, nice Lauren, finish in that plie, and stretch. That's it for me for now. Back to Lauren for core.
On the floor.
Yeah, no.
Let's use something totally different and do a hinge to get to the floor, and then we're going to add on our 3-point position. Tailbone tips to the back wall. Reach both hips, knees are allowed to bend, but shouldn't stay vertical. You should feel that length through your hamstrings. Hang out here for 1 second, and then tip forward and walk yourself out into your high plank. Again, hands under shoulders, toes tucked. Connect your ribs to your hips and squeeze your cheeks. This time, flick the floor away with that single foot. Bring the knee up towards your chest and hold. Compress in the socket. Place it back where you got it and switch. Flick. Knee drive. Hold. 3, 2, back and switch. Flick. As you bring this knee in, can it touch your chest? Get that compression switch. Compression in the socket. One more time each side. Hips stay high. Don't let them drop. Breathe. Last switch. Knee in. 3, 2, both feet down. Tailbone tip. Hips lift. Feet to hands again. Keep your hands flat. Try to get as tight as you can. And then peel the hands away and stack yourself back up.
We break away from that formula a little bit of something on the bar, something on the floor, and then the port de bras here. But stay tuned for Lauren's rib roll to finish the practice.
Ooh.
Until then, though, it's something quick to start. We just worked on that jeté, so let's do jetés, 8-8-4-4, 2-2s to the side, and then climb right back up. Lauren's ready, and we'll go on the and. So with your hands on the bar, or those hands to the side, we'll go for 8 repetitions, starting with the and. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 4 of them, 3 and 4. 4 on the other, and now 2 and 2. We'll pause for a couple seconds, and we'll do the same thing on the way back
1,
up with 2. You got it, Lauren. We'll go 2. We'll go and 2.
Start it again.
3, 2, 1, and 2. Then 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 8 of them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Close. Sometimes our counting's right.
We need some metronomes on that next time.
We're trying to stay nice and quick. We've been to coup de pied. We'll come back there, this time in our fondue exercises. Start with that hand in the first, with a light grip on the bar, reach away, bring it low, first, finishing second, and tall. We'll pull up to the coup de pied on a plie, and then stretch just to that jeté height, and close to first. Repeating en croix, we'll plie, coup de pied, stretch the knees together, and close. This time on the coup de pied, find the back of the ankle, full stretch, beautiful arm, Lauren to arabesque, and then side, repeating. This time, tendu down, close to your 5th position, and then pull up.
Susu.
Susu. Pull up as your heel comes down, and then, ooh, I did that wrong, I'm sorry. We'll coup de pied down together, and then full stretch. Come back, sous-sus, to that 5th position. Pull up as you go down, and stretch out to the side as a team. This time, close behind. Pull up as you go down, and stretch. Together, back up. And now stay on that demi-point rise. Find the passe position here. And again, in passe, hold your balance for a quick 4-second count. 3, 2, and then close, finish plie, and stretch. Out of my peripheral vision, I saw an exceptional version of that exercise.
Well,
Lauren did finish that en croix. Let's channel that as we do this on this other side, because that is what I said. We do most things en croix, so let's not deviate from that too much here. So repeat.
Front side, back side.
To the other side. So hand low, reach to first, finish in that second, tall. We pull coup de pied, knees bend together and straighten together, and close. And then to the ankle, and stretch together, close the first. Find the back of the ankle, knee bending and straightening together, close first. And then find coup de pied, stretch together, finish to first. We'll sous-sus to that 5th position. Stay on the releve as you bend both knees, and then stretch together. Come back to the releve. Coup de pied, knee bends, and then stretches. Find 5th behind. Coup de pied, absorb the landing, full body stretch, back to 5th. We'll go from the back of the leg to the side. Finish in 5th, climb to passe from here, toes point down, butt cheek squeeze, keep that rib cage stacked over the hips, hold, 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 and then open and finish with our plie, and enjoy a little wiggle after that. It's back to the floor, Lauren, for more core. What you got?
Excellent. So the last time we brought our knee towards our chest. This same time we're going to think about being a Spider-Man and bringing our knee towards our tricep. Let's come back to that forward fold. T-Rex arms, blades together, chin tucks. Upper back starts to round. Belly button's pulled in almost like you're going up and over the belly button. Belly button. Funny thing we have. Pretty amazing. Walk yourself out and into our plank position. Next from that plank, let's flick the floor away. Now bring that knee up towards your elbow or your tricep. 3, 2, place it back where you got it. Other side. As you do this again, don't let those hips drop. And switch. Let's go 4 more. Flick, lift, hold, and switch. Flick, lift, hold, and switch. Last 2. Flick, lift, hold. Try to make contact with the back of that arm. Last one. Both feet down. Tailbone tips. One last time. Hands heavy. Hands heavy. Hands heavy. Still heavy. We're trying really hard. And then peel up. To tall.
We're going to finish today's practice with a bang, or shall I say one of Lauren's favorite movements, the battement. So return to the bar. We'll start with those feet in our 5th position again. So grab onto that bar, maybe tendu out to the side, and close to that 5th in front. We'll take the hand, reach it front, and aim for it to be stable at the side as well. We'll battement to the front, which means a pretty aggressive kick. Up to the front, tap down, out front. Repeat without closing. And then we'll close. Out to the side and tap, stay wide, lift up, tap, close behind. To the back, tap, lift, tap, close. And then to the side, tap, lift, tap, close front. Let's repeat that one more time. To the front, tap, lift, tap, close 5th. Side, tap, lift, tap, close. To the back, leave it long, lift it up, tap, close 5th. And side, tap, and Lauren, let's add that loosey-goose movement in there. Add it in. To get a little bit more height on that, we'll lift, we'll close, we'll send it across the body, and then one last time, a whiz-bang moment out to the side. But let's add a balance onto that if we can. So we'll take
Oh my goodness, so many
that
add-ons.
passe position, butt squeeze, find that releve and hold. Passe position, strong shape here. Frame your arms to help. Then reach out to the side, assemble first, plie, and stretch. Twice around in the bat ball, one more time in that releve balance.
And loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goose on the last time if you want. So reach the side leg to the side, close to your fifth position in front. The arm again goes through that usual pathway. With a light hand on the bar, battement to the front, stay away from the body, battement, and close. To the side, keep those toes pointed, lift and close. To the back, tap, lift, tap, close. To the side, stay wide, lift it up and close. To the front, tap, lift and close. Side, down, up, tap, close. To the back, tap, up and close. To the side, tap. This time, as we lift it, come across the body. There we go, Lauren, and close. And either from the passe or the releve, or just down on that coup de pied, hang out for one final balance today. Nail it if you can. Close, plie, stretch, and shake. Here we go. That's it from my moves. Lauren might have one or two more up her sleeve.
Let's do our rib roll to finish up here.
Excellent.
So with your feet either in parallel or in first, commit to one. Don't be halfway in between. You never want to be halfway home or all the way. Arm in front, chin tuck, ribs to hips. Rotation with your upper body only towards the bar. Then do a side bend to the back corner. Take your arm, reach it up towards that back corner overhead, shoulder stays set out of your ear. Extend out the back, but keep your abs braced, rotating to a new corner. Reach that long arm away from the bar, side bend, roll through the cage, end up in front. Grow tall. Opposite direction, same side. Chin tuck, flex, rotate away from your bar. Reach your arm long as you dip to that back corner. Extend up and over, rotate to the other back corner, side bend, forward flex, rounding, and then gently end up tall, tall. Excellent. Give that a little shake. Just as we did and talked about earlier, we have stability in one part of our body and mobility in the other. Right now, our stability is from the belly button down, nothing should be moving, and our mobility is coming from our T-spine or our rib cage there. So, first or parallel position, concrete, arm in front, chin tuck, cage over top, rotate, I always forget which way I went first.
To the bar.
To the bar. Then side bend, dip. Extend that arm up and over, but keep that shoulder low. Reaching out the back, abs still braced. We're not arching our low back. We're lifting up and over, rotating to that new corner. Side bend, roll, flexing on the cage. To the front, grow up tall. Last time, opposite direction. Ribs to hips, rotate away. Side bend, dip. Reach the arm long. Up and over out the back. Rotate. Side bend. Forward flex. Come up to tall. I just got inspired in something in my mind, so let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Stay where you are.
Okay.
Pivot on the feet, rotating the legs in. Then let's forward flex. Oops, sorry. We'll extend first, so that long spine, and then we'll roll forward in this internal rotation. Hang out here. Now this, as you're hanging out here, this internal rotation isn't just your ankles, but your whole legs, femurs rolled in. Then slowly stack yourself back up. Once we get up to tall, let's use our glutes and squeeze ourselves back to that first position, and then to parallel, and then shake.
Loosey-goose, all the way full circle moments right here. This has been our half-hour practice at the bar. With bars and bells, we train kettlebells for strength and bars for mobility, balance, and grace. It's fun to have both skills, those hard skills and those soft movement qualities as well.
Or at least attempt to have both skills.
You got it. We're learning all the time. We're just recently back from a trip to New York City where we learned some of the best New York City ballet. So thank you for being part of our ballet beautiful journey. Beautiful ballet journey might sound better there. So to the members, to the patrons, to those who subscribe to our link letter, and those who are members or subscribers to YouTube, thank you very much. We'll be back next week live at 4 o'clock on Thursdays.
Tuesday. Oh.
And Tuesdays for kettlebells.
Tuesday
4
for
o'clock on
kettlebells.
Thursday for bar.
Thursday for bar.
And we play together again on Saturday morning. So join us at any time to work on your body weight and kettlebell strength with us. I'm Ian.
I'm Lauren. Until next time, take care. Stay strong. And we'll train soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.